Get ready for a high-octane update on the biggest names in pop culture and music history. We are starting with the ultimate icon Rihanna, who just completely owned the cover of W magazine alongside her 7-month-old daughter Rocki Irish. In a historic fashion moment, Rocki became the first person to ever wear a custom Dior haute couture diaper designed by the legendary Jonathan Anderson.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The buzz around this cover goes way beyond just the fashion. Industry heavyweights like Mariah Carey are singing Rihanna's praises, while A-list collaborators like Jonah Hill and Sarah Paulson are sharing wild, electrifying stories from their time working with the superstar. We are digging deep into the quotes from A$AP Rocky and the people who know her best to see why everyone from Pharrell to Carey considers her an unstoppable force. It is not just about the magazine cover, because the behind-the-scenes footage is melting the internet right now. Rihanna herself is hilariously admitting that baby Rocki totally outshined her during the shoot. You have to see these adorable clips of the latest fashion killer serving absolute couture energy before she even hits her first birthday. Finally, we're taking a trip down memory lane to celebrate the musical legends of 2016. It is hard to believe it has been a full decade since we got iconic tracks from Rihanna, Beyoncé, Frank Ocean, and the breakthrough of a young Billie Eilish. We are breaking down the biggest hits that turned 10 years old this year, so do not miss out on the nostalgia. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell to stay locked in for every update. Forget high fashion for a moment. Have you ever seen a 7-month-old make history with a diaper? Rihanna just dropped the W magazine pop issue, and she's not alone. Rocki Irish, the youngest member of the Fenty dynasty, is officially making her debut in a custom Dior haute couture diaper, the very first one the fashion house has ever created. Seriously, if you're going to enter the world of high fashion, you might as well do it in custom Dior. The shoot is pure magic. We see Rihanna draped in feathers, clutching baby Rocki, while another cover shows the mogul solo, rocking Chanel with a manicure that perfectly matches the vibe. Jonathan Anderson, the creative director behind this piece, put it perfectly. Working with Rihanna isn't just a collaboration, it's an act of trust. He's known her since she famously revealed her pregnancy during that iconic Super Bowl performance, and he admits that when Rihanna has a vision, you don't question it, you just get out of her way. But beyond the couture and the camera flashes, there's a sweet domestic reality here. A$AP Rocky, the proud father to RZA, Riot, and now Little Rocky, opened up about how motherhood has transformed Rihanna. He describes her not just as the global icon we see on billboards, but as the most genuine, charming person he knows, someone who spends her downtime binging documentaries like the Bob Marley film or watching El Cantante on repeat. It's a grounded, almost relatable contrast to the ultra-glamorous life they lead. Watching RZA on British Vogue a couple of years ago was a big moment, but seeing the family grow is something else entirely. Rihanna's caption said it best. Baby Rocki really did come on set and shut her mama down. It's clear that even at 7 months, this kid has the it factor. So, what do you think of this high-fashion family moment? Does the custom Dior diaper take the cake for the most iconic baby fashion statement ever? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on the world's most stylish families. After all, if this is how Rocki starts her life, we can only imagine what's coming next. Ever wonder what it looks like when global stardom meets motherhood? Rihanna just graced the cover of W magazine's pop issue. But she didn't come alone. She brought her 7-month-old daughter, Rocki, along for the ride. It's an iconic image, but the real magic is what's happening behind the scenes. This isn't just a photo shoot. It's a tribute to a woman who has somehow managed to rewrite the rules of fame while raising a family with rapper A$AP Rocky. Rocki didn't hold back in his praise for his partner, calling her the most genuine and charming person on earth, noting that her energy is simply on another level. And he's not the only one bowing down to the Fenty mogul. Producer Pharrell Williams keeps it brief but accurate, calling her nothing less than a force. Even Mariah Carey weighed in, sharing a memory of meeting a 17-year-old Rihanna and knowing immediately that she was looking at a star in the making. It's that girl's girl energy that makes her so magnetic, whether she's dominating the charts or sharing a chaotic, unforgettable night with Jonah Hill, a story involving a birthday and a very memorable party that I'm sure they'll never live down. Even Sarah Paulson, who starred alongside her in Ocean's 8, admitted that Rihanna was the most electrifying person she'd ever encountered. But, as with any life lived on this scale, there is a dark side to the glamour. Reports recently emerged about a terrifying incident where a suspect fired shots at the star's home while she and her family were inside. It's a sobering reminder that even for someone as powerful as Rihanna, safety and privacy are the ultimate luxuries. Despite the highs and the occasional, dangerous lows, Rihanna continues to command the spotlight like no one else. What do you think? Is there anyone in the industry today who holds that same kind of cultural weight? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on your favorite stars. At the end of the day, it turns out that being a global icon is a lot more complicated than just looking good on a magazine cover. Move over, Rihanna. There is a new fashion icon in the house, and she's barely even started walking. If you thought the umbrella singer was the ultimate style queen, think again, because her youngest daughter, Rocki Irish, just officially stole the spotlight. The pair recently graced the cover of W Magazine's pop issue, but the real magic happened behind the scenes. In an adorable video shared by the Fenty beauty mogul, we see a softer, more relatable side of Rhi as she dotes on her baby girl. The superstar even jokingly declared that Rocki totally outshined her on set, playfully calling her the latest fashion killer in the family. Watching Rihanna whisper, "Who is the high fashion baby?" while doling out kisses is the kind of wholesome content we didn't know we needed today. It's clear that couture runs deep in their DNA, especially when the final clip shows baby Rocki serving looks straight to the camera with the confidence of a runway pro. It really is giving couture, baby, and honestly, we're obsessed. Are you loving this adorable side of Rihanna as much as we are? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you think Rocki is destined for the catwalk. After all, the future of fashion looks brighter and a whole lot cuter than ever. Does it feel like 2016 was just yesterday or a lifetime ago? If you're feeling a little existential, you're not alone, because some of the biggest songs from that year are officially turning a decade old. It is genuinely wild to think that 10 years have passed since these tracks first defined our playlists. From Rihanna's iconic, anti-era to the birth of the Billie Eilish phenomenon, 2016 was a seismic shift in pop culture. Let's take a trip down memory lane and look at the hits that have somehow survived a whole decade of changes. First up, can you believe we've been waiting for a new Rihanna album for 10 years? Anti dropped in 2016, giving us Work and the absolutely timeless Love on the Brain. Rihanna has become a billionaire mogul and a mom since then, but we're all still refreshing our feeds for that 9th album. Then there's Beyoncé's Formation. When she dropped that video right before the Super Bowl, the world stopped. It wasn't just a song. It was a cultural reset that paved the way for the masterpiece that was Lemonade. 2016 was also a year of deep reflection. Leonard Cohen left us with his hauntingly beautiful You Want It Darker, a final, profound meditation on faith written while he stared into the great unknown. On the flip side, we had Frank Ocean's Blonde, an experimental classic that still sounds like the future. If you haven't listened to Nights lately, do yourself a favor and put it on. It's a masterclass in songwriting. And of course, who could forget the inescapable earworm, Closer, by the Chainsmokers and Halsey? You couldn't go anywhere without hearing it, and honestly, hearing it today hits that sweet spot of pure millennial nostalgia. We also saw Justin Bieber pivot into his purpose era with Sorry, a song that became the ultimate 2010s pop apology. Meanwhile, Mitski was busy changing indie music forever with Your Best American Girl, a track that still feels like a cathartic punch to the gut. And speaking of icons, we witnessed the arrival of a 14-year-old Billie Eilish, whose single, 6 Feet Under, proved she wasn't just a flash in the pan, but a generational talent in the making. Rounding out this list, Bon Iver pushed the boundaries of indie folk with the experimental sounds of 33, God, and Childish Gambino, or Donald Glover, as he was busy reinventing TV with Atlanta, gave us the soulful, paranoid groove of Redbone. Looking back, 2016 wasn't just a year of music. It was the start of an era that fundamentally changed who our stars are today. Which of these songs has aged the best in your opinion? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more deep dives into the music that shaped our lives. Time is going to keep moving, but at least we'll always have the hits to remind us exactly where we were.